I'm not going to share. I don't want you guys screenshotting this and seeing my personal stuff. Why the hell am I still doing silly things like this? Because it works. Every dang morning, I am writing down my goals in life as if they've already achieved. I've got how much money I make per year. I've got how much my YouTube accounts make. I've got how much I weigh on here. I've got, I'm going to live in a Palm Beach mansion. Boom, there's the picture of that sucker's 18 million. Have a feeling I could put in an offer at 12 and I'd get it. We'll see, right? You got to write down your goals, and then more importantly, you guys, if I can do it, you can do it. You need checklists of things that you do every day. Because if you're not checking off on the list the things that you do every single day, you're not going to do them. Imagine that, right? If you're not writing down how many calls that you need to make, what are the activities that you need to do, who are the connections that you need to make, what do you do on LinkedIn, what do you do on your social media, what do you do with your voicemail? I don't give a darn what it is on that list. You need to sit down and go, okay, what is my formula for success? What I give a darn about is whether or not you're putting it on a sheet and checking it off every day. And most of you are not doing that. And that's okay. But don't complain and say, it's the economy, it's the politicians, it's my competition. When you're not even taking enough control of your own life to go, I need to make this many prospecting calls every day. I need to follow up with my pipeline and do this. I need to send this many emails out. And who am I going to send these out to? Most of you haven't taken the time to develop a sheet like that, which is no different than a professional athlete showing up to a football game on Sunday with no plays. Oh, we're just going to run around. We're just going to run around and hopefully score some touchdowns. Yeah, it doesn't work, right? You have to have a process. You have to have a plan. You have to trust your plan. If you are not using a sheet like this, make one. It's right there in the portal for you, the template. It's right there in the front of the website, www.eastonuniversity.com/goals. The PDF is sitting right there the template is right there for you to download. Now it's going to require you to go in and put your own pictures in there, your things that motivate you. And we talked about Alex and I talked about this. Alex not putting pictures of him and his daughter on the sheet. Why? Because Alex's daughter loves Alex. She's going to love Alex unconditionally. Okay, I'm not trying to tell you guys to be materialistic, but when you put pictures of your family, when you put pictures of your pets on your daily goal sheet, that does nothing for you when it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon and you know you've got 7 more dials that you need to make. Because that family is still going to love you. You need to put something on there, like this house that I'm about ready to put an offer in for. This keeps me going every day. Maybe it's a vacation you're going to take. Maybe it's a car you're going to drive. Maybe it's a picture of the university that Alex is going to donate a library to so his daughter gets to go to school there for free. I'm cool with that, but what I'm not cool with when you're trying to motivate yourself is surrounding yourself with things you already have. That doesn't motivate you, right? And in fact, the opposite is true. The more successful you guys become, the more you're going to have to do little things to motivate you. Okay? I spend a lot of time with professional fighters, UFC fighters. Once you get to the championship level, real hard to get out of bed at 4:30 in the morning and go run for 7 miles. Because you're the champion of the world. But that's what made you the champion of the world. So find things that motivate you, find things that inspire you, find things that keep you going on those days where you're like, man, I thought that deal was going to close and it didn't close, where you've got the emotional motivation, and then you're like, dude, I just trust my process. How many calls do I need to make? How many deals do I need? I got to add 5 new deals into my pipeline today. No problem. I'm 3 deep, need 2 more, let's rock, right? That's what you guys need to be doing. Or don't. But this is what's going to separate you from everybody else out there that's like, hey, I'm just going to send out some spam emails today and then bug all of the people, buy or die. Right? The true champions are organized, they're focusing on the front end, they know what they have to do every day, and they do it. It's really that simple. What questions can I answer for you guys? Sales reps, managers, business owners, entrepreneurs, what I'm about to tell you, this is gonna hurt, but trust me, it will be well worth it. I want you to think back to that excitement you had when you first got started. Maybe it was your first day. You thought about all of the lives that you were going to change with your amazing product, your business, your service, your solutions. And hey, let's be honest here, you were going to make a lot of money in the process of helping people, helping businesses change their lives. But it didn't work out exactly that way, did it? If you're anything like me, if you're anything like most people in sales, you found it was just a little bit more difficult to close those deals than you thought. Or maybe you're struggling right now. Now, I warned you, this is the part that's going to hurt, but in order for this to work, you and I need to be honest with each other. I want you to think about all the reasons that you're not hitting your targets, all the reasons you're not making the sales that you had anticipated making. Is it the economy, your competition, your territory, your pricing? Maybe it's your manager, your product, your service, your solution. Here's the part that's going to hurt. There's a 94% chance it is none of those, and it's time you face reality. The reason why you have to work so hard just to close a single deal has nothing to do with the economy, nothing to do with your competition, your territory, your manager, your product, your price, your service. The reason why it's so hard for you is you simply haven't learned a better sales process. But wait, you've had sales training from your company. Yeah, I did too. You've read some sales books. I read just about every single one of them. Or maybe you're saying to yourself, well, I was always born a salesperson. Nobody is born knowing how to sell more than they're born knowing how to speak Cantonese or fly an F-22 fighter jet. And by the way, the right sales process is a lot easier to learn than a language or flying an airplane, but you still have to learn it. My name is Matt Easton. I'm the founder of Easton University, and if you'll let me coach you, I can show you how to sell more than you've ever imagined without being pushy, without being manipulative, without following some super complex system where you spend more time trying to figure out what stage your deal is in than actually closing deals. If you will let me coach you, you will never, ever find yourself blaming the economy, your products, your price, your manager, your territory, your competition again, because you're going to be in total control of the sales process and the outcomes. I've devoted my life to unlocking the perfect sales process, and I want to coach you the same way I've helped thousands of other people in the exact same position that you are right now sell a reported $3.47 billion, yeah, that's billion with a B, over the last 12 months. I've been where you're at right now. I know how to help you. I can show you in just a matter of minutes what will take you years of trial and error to learn on your own. Now, if you've made it this far, but you're saying to yourself, it can't be that simple, just trying a new sales process alone will not get me to where I want to go. I know exactly what you're feeling. I said those exact same things, and I was wrong. Having the right sales process changed absolutely everything for me. So I want you to do me and yourself this favor and spend just a minute or two over at eastonuniversity.com checking out what we've built. Now, if you spend a couple minutes and you decide that our coaching can't help you, it can't help you change everything about your career, everything about your life, no harm, no foul. You can continue to do things the way you're doing them right now. But just imagine, what if you head over to eastonuniversity.com right now and it connects with you? What if it is that simple? Suddenly everything starts to make sense and everything changes for you. Your career, your income, your goals, your company. You start heading in the direction you always thought you could. Isn't it worth taking a couple minutes and seeing if that might be the case? Easton University is more than a platform. It's more than live coaching with me. It's your future, and you and your future are worth it. Thank you so much for watching. I'm glad you and I have met each other, and I look forward to seeing you over at eastonuniversity.com right now.